residents of Eldorado Park say they're living in fear after the shooting of teenager Nathaniel Julius. They say they worry about the safety of their own children in the community as the violence in the area continues. Our reporter Malungelo Booi has been tracking the story for us. He is still in Eldorado Park and joins us now live. And Malungelo, all through this morning's coverage of the unfolding situation in Eldorado Park, the theme of these two different accounts of what unfolded and what led to the death of Nathaniel Julius. That's something that we've heard time and time again.
That's right, Michelle, and it raises questions really on the version of officials. In fact, we've heard on that statement that was issued by the Gauteng Premier that this young boy was caught in a crossfire. Well, the many residents that have spoken to us telling us that's not the case. In fact, Michelle, we're outside Nathaniel's home. This is where, in fact, he left the house on Wednesday night, and he went to the shop that's just next door, Michelle. I also just want you to see the distance here. The distance is very short. He came to this store. That's where he got 2 packets of biscuits. And then he did not go back home. Instead of going home, he decided, well, he's going to go and eat his 2 packets of biscuits, which he got at the shop next to that bakkie. You can see that white bakkie. And that's where the teenager, in fact, was shot and killed allegedly by that police officer. The residents telling us, Michelle, that they had 1 gunshot and that there was no crossfire or anything. This boy was not caught in the crossfire. They've gone as far as to say the police vehicles, in fact, before the incident, it was moving up and down this particular area. And then when they saw this young man standing here and eating his 2 packets of biscuits, they then shot him. And residents who saw this incident, Michelle, telling me that when the police officer shot this young man, he then dragged him and put him in the police van and left with him and took him to the hospital. Sorry, kids. Thank you very much. Do you want to move along? Do you want to move? Okay. And then took him to hospital. One resident, in fact, Michelle, told me that the police then came back. They came back and sort of like pour sand on the blood that was all over this particular area. And also, one resident said that the police also took a bullet cartridge that was left here. And essentially, residents saying that when police did that, they were trying to cover up what happened here. And residents that we've been speaking to, Michelle, saying that they feel really unsafe, and what they want answers, and they're seeking justice for this young man. Many people in this community describe this young man as a loving boy, and here people didn't call him Nathaniel, funny enough, Michelle, they called him Loki. Everyone called this young man Loki. And residents, in fact, saying that they will continue with their protest today. And some of them actually saying that this afternoon or this evening they're planning a night vigil for this young man where they'll light up candles and come here where this young man was shot allegedly by that police officer and lay wreaths in his honor. But residents are clear that what they want those responsible for his killing to be brought to book.
Malungelo Booi, thanks very much for that update and keeping such a close eye on that story. And as we cross to Malungelo Booi in Eldorado Park, what is so worrying is that police would open fire. You saw the number of kids there just in the background as Malungelo was talking to us, and also the number of homes that are just a few meters away from where that shooting allegedly took place.